Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing the June edition of Donald Trump versus Joe Biden. So let's get into the map. Let's start filling out the safe states. Let's start with Joe Biden. Washington is safe, California, Hawaii safe no matter what, Illinois, I don't want to say Virginia. It'll be safe eventually for Democrats. Right up in here, I think all these states right up here will be safe. Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Jersey, possibly Delaware will be contentious in 2024, in my opinion, possibly. And Maine's first. So these are all these safe states for Joe Biden, the safe states for good old Donald Trump. Let's start filling these out. Let's lock the map. All these good old states right up in here. Start filling them out. I think Iowa will be safe. I think it'll end up being safe this time around. And 2nd district. Okay, so far we have... Excuse me, I'm very thirsty. Donald Trump with 132 electoral votes to Joe Biden's 176. So let's start filling out the likely states, and I'll explain why these are. Likely states include Texas. Will go to Donald Trump. It has been trending very blue, though I think with the whole riot thing, it might knock it down to lean. But right now, I'm going to put it as a 6 to 7 point win for Donald Trump. But again, we've been bouncing back within the economy. We're actually, I think, at as high a point as the high. We're actually, what's the word I'm looking for? We're as high as we were right now as we were back at this time last year. Don't quote me on that. Maybe it was back before the virus. Maybe. Don't quote me. Nebraska. I'm not going to touch Nebraska 2nd district. So I've done some research. Yes, surprising. That'll be it. Wow, only one likely state. Ohio will be likely. Now, as we get closer to the election, I might put in a safe column. Trump won it by 8. He most likely will win it by 10 to 9. 9 or 10. I think it'll be 9. It'll be roughly like Iowa, where people are like, it was likely, it's not 10. I was like, okay. It'll be close-ish. Trump will win it, like, maybe the next set of callings. Maybe an hour after the polls close, they'll call it for him. He's been doing really well. The economy in Ohio is doing really well thanks to Mike DeWine and Trump's leadership. But anyway. Likely states for Joe Biden. Oregon, it's been trending red. I have a video up in the brain that is the trends, you know, from 2012 2016 continuing in 2020, and it shows Oregon being likely blue. And it's just been trending red. Portland. The Portland area is pretty much the reason why it is not red right now. Probably 2028, 2032 is when Oregon will most likely be a threat for will most likely be a problem that Republicans could, you know, jump on. Colorado, I think, will be likely as well. Excuse me. Colorado's been trending blue, regrettably, for fucking months. I thought it was trending like at least a little to the red column, but it has not been. That Bernie Bro vote might hurt Biden. I think if it was Bernie Sanders, Colorado will be maybe won by 8 to 10 points because it is a Bernie Bro state, and of course this is going to help John Hickenlooper end up winning in Colorado. Heck, it might be the opposite way around. John Hickenlooper helps Joe Biden because Joe Biden is not popular at all. Wow, there's not a lot of likely states. Oh, man, that's weird. Okay, now we're going to do lean states. You know, this will be the map before a lot of things get called. Let's see, lean. Let's see here. I think Nebraska's 2nd congressional district will be lean. It's trended. Don Bacon did a lot better than his Democrat opponents did in their primary, which will help him a lot, trust me. That is pretty much some guaranteed votes, in my opinion. That's my working theory. And Joe Biden is targeting this district, so we might see it flip because it might be one electoral vote, but it's a very important one. Wisconsin, I do think it'll be won by 1 to 3 percentage points. I think it'll be 1.4 by the end of the day. But I do think I think it's been trending enough where Trump can get it out of that tilt column into the lean column. It's been doing really well there. The only reason why the economy is just so bad at the moment is because of the COVID-19. And we're actually bouncing back really great right now. It is insane how well we're getting out of this problem. North Carolina will lean. A bunch of polling shows Democrats above in North Carolina, but don't look at the polls. Like, the polls are bullshit. I hardly look at polls as it is, but I should start. because they're very important information. When you weight the polls, it shows you what could happen. But anyway, I do think Trump will end up winning it by 3 to 4. It'll be great. And I think by 2024, if we get the right candidate, we can finally get it in the likely column. Georgia, it was won by a likely margin back in 2016, but I think Trump will win it by 2 to 3, just because of the whole, it's trending blue thing. The whole urbanization of Georgia is not working well for Republicans, and Stacey Abrams on the ticket. It'll just get even closer, even though Stacey Abrams is a piece of, what. Florida, I think, will be won by 3, maybe 2, at the least. Trump is doing really well. The Cuban vote is really going to pull out for him no matter what. I think he's going to win the Cuban vote just because of the state of Florida. And, Ron DeSantis might help him over. He's very popular. If Trump can get his endorsement, which I think he already has, don't quote me on it, then it'll be set in stone for him to re-win the state of Florida. Also, Florida does go with the incumbents. There's a trend there. Hasn't even did it back when Bush lost the election to Bill Clinton. Florida still went to George H.W. Bush. And that is all the lean red states. Now let's do the lean blue states. New Mexico, I think, will trend red in this election. Just because, New Mexico, the unemployment rate was very, very low. It was at a record low unemployment, which is good news for Donald Trump, because he should be doing better with Latinos within the state. That's just my opinion. Next up, next state is going to be Virginia. I have this theory that the Second Amendment sanctuary counties in Virginia, there's quite a lot, they will experience record high turnout, just due to the whole, the governor, Senate, the House, they're all controlled by Democrats, and they're trying to take away their guns, they're just doing all this bad stuff that's pissing off a lot of conservatives in Virginia, and I think they'll experience record high turnout to get, to put a Republican in as a governor come 2021. They'll try to get some senators and House members in there that are Republicans, and they might even try to flip the state red in 2020. But I don't think it's going to happen. I don't even think if the Second Amendment sanctuary counties, just based off that theory, I think this will be likely, but I'm going to put it in the lean margin. He'll win it by 3 to 4. There you go. There is all the lean blue. So this will be the final map. It'll be either before Alaska has been announced where they're going, or after. Oh boy, I might even fall asleep before these states are announced. But hey, who knows? Okay, I'm gonna do the, let's just go in order. From least, let's do least electoral votes the most. How about that? Okay. New Hampshire, I do think Trump is going to end up winning this state by a tilt margin. He almost won the state in 2016. And if you do the math of all the third-party vote in New Hampshire, Donald Trump would have won the state by at least 1%, over Hillary Clinton, and, he would have won the state if it wasn't for that. So I do think he'll win it by, a tilt margin. There you go. Oh man, I forgot man at large. Well, man at large will go to Joe Biden by a tilt margin. I don't think Trump is going to win it, but I do think it'll trend red. And I think unless Andrew Cuomo is the freaking nominee in 2020, or 2024, then it'll flip in 2024. But I honestly believe Cuomo is going to be the nominee in 2024, and this will trend blue in 2024. But as of now, it'll be tilt blue as of now. Nevada, same deal. I don't think Trump will, it'll trend red. I think he's going to make a play for it, but I don't think it'll be pointless. It'll go tilt blue into Joe Biden's column. I don't see it going blue right now. I just don't, but it wouldn't surprise me if it did. Next up is Minnesota. I think due to all the rioting that's happening, that's actually helping Trump. And now that he's, doing things he's actually said he was going to do, use force to stop all this bullshit that's happening, he's going to win Minnesota by a tilt margin. He's going to, people are going to be, impressed. Yeah, he said he was going to do this back when he was running for president last time. Now he's doing it. And this gives Trump the victory right here. Trump wins this election with Minnesota. Guaranteed. It might not be Minnesota, but Arizona will be tilt red. It has been trending blue. It would not surprise me if Joe Biden won the state at all. It would not. But right now, I'm going to put it in the tilt red column as of now. Michigan, I used to say it's going to trend blue. Donald Trump is not popular there. Well, neither is Gretchen Whitmer. And a lot of Republicans are pissed. A lot of independents are pissed in Michigan. And, you know, Donald Trump is going to do even better in Michigan than he did in 2016. He'll still be less than 1%, but he's still going to end up winning the state. Pennsylvania will be tilt blue as well. I'd put it tilt red. I'd put it in lean red, but, you know, that Mahomes state factor that Joe Biden likes to tout around with his giant wing-wang and hairy legs, it works, kinda. I'm not going to say it doesn't work. The Mahomes state factor isn't nothing, but it isn't everything. It's literally like 2% factor, and it does work. It does, kinda, not really, but it would hurt Trump's chances of, you know, getting it above 1%, and I still think Donald Trump's going to win the state, but narrowly. But here's the final map. Okay, haters, tell me how much you think I'm wrong, and people who actually care, give me the people who love me, give me a suggestion for another video. Tell me how much you love me. Tell me how much you think I'm correct. Because guess what? Come July, this map will probably be the same. Come October or September, this map will be the same. Because honestly, I have strong feelings about this map right now. I have very strong feelings. I feel like this will be the map come November. Can't wait to watch it. I can't wait to Kermit sip tea, as I say, I told you so. I'll probably get like Nevada, Maine at large, and Arizona wrong, guaranteed. But anyway, this is the Catacon saying peace.